Capitalism creates homelessness.
We have to deal with white supremacy in our capitalist system. 40% of the homeless here in Los Angeles are African American. And there are historical causes and reasons for that. Like in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, redlining, and all the exploitation that we experience, all of what we still deal with on a daily basis, this is all part of capitalism.
I was gonna say, Russia actually also had slavery. Did you know that? They enslaved their own people too, and they killed millions of their own, but no one ever, talks about that. They worked on the fields, 16-hour days, it was the same thing. But again, that happened like 100 years ago. Slavery in the United States, of course, it's a huge part, but that happened like 300 years ago. That was their life, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to do that. I didn't use that to come in here and say, oh, I have a tough life too. It's a man's world out here, I just should give up,
No, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. See, my situation is nothing like yours. I don't know what you're talking about. You were able to come over here, like you said, as an immigrant and access white privilege that was put into place for you to access. Meanwhile, like I said, my father was born before the passage of the Civil Rights Act, born without civil rights. And the ending of slavery is not suddenly a glorious moment for African Americans like you're trying to paint it to be. It ended 100 years ago. No, we still deal with the issues today. So I don't know what you're talking about. I dealt with racism in my own life. I walk down Los Feliz, I get arrested for the color of my skin. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay.
If we had a system of capitalism and white supremacy wasn't involved because it wasn't imposed upon us, maybe we would have a different history. But the reality isn't like that. The reality is that this system of capitalism that we're under, it was involved in slavery.
I think the only thing you're not understanding is the prompt, which was about capitalism.
Right, that's capitalism.
I think if the prompt was pink puppy dogs, we'd end up at race, like within one step.
So you can take race out of it because you don't deal with the negative aspects of race. You're not oppressed through the color of your skin. So you can take race out of capitalism. It's a part of capitalism.